good? Okay. Sterling Anna here at the Oceanside International Film Festival. I'm here with some filmmakers for one of the films that we're showing tonight, or not tonight, but this weekend. And we're going to get to know them and what made them make their film and complete it all the way through and finally get it broadcast to over 200 people this weekend. So, please state your names and which film that you're here this week for.
Hi, I'm James Steinberg, part of Crazy Joe.
He is Crazy Joe. I'm Clark Smith. I'm the director of the movie.
I'm Hannah France, and I play Lizzie in Crazy Joe.
So, this film is one of our few local films that was filmed in the area, and you can really tell by the awesome scenery and whatnot that's used in it. What was it that made you film the film in this area instead of going outward anywhere else?
Well, one, what the story revolves around is someone's death, and the cemetery here in Oceanside lent itself very nicely to that.
Yeah, we actually filmed everything else down in San Diego, but we filmed one big scene here in Oceanside. This had a great cemetery, an old cemetery from like the Civil War, and it had a really great look to it, so that's the main reason we shot in Oceanside. And you live here, right?
I do, I live here. I live in Oceanside.
What do you think it is about the area that sets it apart from any other areas that you might have been at trying to scout locations or whatnot?
Well, San Diego, even though it's a big city and a very large area, it's always had that still has that small town feel to it, and that always lends itself nicely to films. It doesn't have the anonymity of a really big city, say like New York or Chicago or something like that. So I think people connect with it on a more personal level that way, at least.
Yeah, our story was kind of a fictitious small town feel, and I mean, I think Oceanside is kind of like any town. It doesn't really look like anything specifically, and it's pretty quaint, it's kind of quaint looking.
Everything and every setting we needed for the movie was here in Oceanside, around this area, so it made sense to film around here because it was also local, pretty local for pretty much all of us. So.
Yeah.
So, not to give anything away about the film, you say that the story revolves around a death. Was this prominent in real life, inspiring the film, or was this just a writing endeavor that you just couldn't miss, and you had to make a film based on this subject?
Yeah, I think it's the latter. It's a universal theme. It's something everyone can connect with. That everyone has experienced losing someone at some point or another, and it's just a story of how Joe deals with that, how he copes with that, and how he continues to live his life after this has happened. So
yeah, there was nothing specific. I mean, I had a stepfather who died in 2000, and that's not really why I wrote it, but it does have a ghost theme to it, without giving anything away too much. But I'm fascinated by ghosts. I've never actually seen one myself, but I was kind of influenced by the whole idea of seeing a ghost, and plus, like I said, my stepfather had passed away, and I'd love to see if he would ever come back to visit me, but he hasn't yet.
As they said, Clark introduced the story to me, and I became interested in it due to the story, and I thought it'd be a really fun film to act in. So.
Well, you guys did fantastic, all of you guys. I love it because it is a true independent film. It has that nice homegrown feel, and it's really inspiring. It shows how well a film can be made without needing the big studios or the big budgets. You have your idea, you have your passion, you go out, you do it, you get it, you show it, and you're end all. Tons of people love your film with you finally, and I believe that should always be everyone's end goal when it comes to independent film. Finding your audience and knowing that your work has paid off. So
yeah, I just wanted to say too, though, the film does have a really great look to it. It looks really professional, and I want to make sure we give kudos to our director of photography, Chris Patterson. He has an amazing eye, great equipment, and he just really came forward and made the movie look better than I ever thought it would.
Well, guys, thank you for showing up to support all the filmmakers, all the films, your own film, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your night and the rest of your week. So, thank you guys.
Thank you.